Hello, folks. Welcome back to the third round of Thursday Night Commander Fight. Me and Lewis here. So Tom still is at the top table. I feel like ripping up his DCI card.
Oh man,
He feels like ripping up his DCI card.
he does.
But this time in this matchup, we have Matthew Abbott and Kaleb. He's still there. Caleb's the only undefeated right now.
They gotta.
So in order for Tom to take the top spot, he better remember his triggers and things like that. We also have the Getrog Monster, who is out for this round. We're going to knock on the wall and let him know that it is time.
I just want to apologize for last game.
Oh, he's trying to apologize as I flip the camera.
I don't know if I'm just gonna miss.
So they have 60 minutes to figure out who's going to be Commander Champ for the week for this Thursday.
This is actually a pretty good pod. Getrog Monster is very scary. I don't know exactly what about Matthew Abbott's list, but I know in my experience Getrog Monster is pretty scary. So
Yeah, the Getrog Monster can be very scary, can win very quickly.
and it wins in a very in a way that most of these players probably can't interact with. Lands are something that most people don't
Little fingers, it's hard to shine.
put
I need a sticky note.
don't focus their decks on interacting with. So it's gonna be really
Yeah. Tom just said he needs a sticky note that says target players when they're at 1 life.
Oh my gosh. Tom starting.
Yeah, it looks like Tom's on the play. So Island, and does he have any fast accelerants like he's been doing almost the whole
Chromox.
Chromox? There we go.
Dockside Extortionist.
Dockside Extortionist. I don't know if I would have.
That one's pretty good.
I probably would have kept that, but that just means whatever he had in his hand is pretty good, right?
Yeah. Darkside Extortionist from Commander 2019.
What are the better cards?
A basic force and cast a Deathrite Shaman. Fast.
Kaleb with a little bit of accelerant as he casts Deathrite Shaman.
Well, no one has any
Lands yet.
Yep. So
But is the 1-mana Planeswalker that is still a 1-mana Planeswalker.
so one mana Planeswalker, you're correct.
Island. Blood Moon.
Blood Moon.
I like it.
Wow. That's really good.
So a turn 2 Blood Moon. That is powerful. Command Tower is now a mountain.
Comes
Comes into play on tap, and it's a mountain.
We're in for a long game. That totally shuts down Gitrog, really.
Yeah.
I know he plays basics, but oof, he won't be able to accelerate a Gitrog out now. It's,
So what else is going to let Matthew go search for a forest?
hopefully a basic force. And I cast. Okay.
Will not make green. Right.
Yeah, it'll make red.
He's right. Get a basic force, and then cast Elves Deep Shadow. Yep, that's right.
And go ahead.
Go fetch your force. Untap. Draw.
Or are you taking 2?
Why do you lose life?
Oh, I don't have to take 2 anymore.
Matthew wanted to get an Overgrown Tomb, which he could search for an Overgrown Tomb. It would come into the play as a mountain, but then he wouldn't be able to cast Elves of Deep Shadows. So what's really neat is he could still get Gitrog out on time. Priest of Titania, a lot of elves out there.
Lots of that's
So it taps for 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 green. That's a lot of green.
Yeah. But no blue for Kaleb. Unless a land goes to the graveyard. Which right now, there's no fetching.
Yep.
He had it like this.
I know. I'm messing.
You can't sack it. It's a mountain.
It's a mountain.
Oh, it's still just a mountain?
It is
Yeah.
just a mountain. All of non-basics.
Yeah, Blood Moon is messing these players up.
Basic land is a basic mountain.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, Blood Moon is such a good commander card, Brian.
Yep.
You are correct.
Especially when I keep drawing.
So Tom keeps drawing islands.
Sleight of hand.
That's sleight of hand.
So what's funny is Tom drew that island and he immediately played it. When he has a sleight of hand in there, he should try to get red sources and blue sources out there.
Go ahead.
He's not in any rush.
And he shouldn't be, but Gitrog can potentially make it out this turn.
Yes.
Play a mountain.
Yeah.
I love mountains.
Mountains suck because I can't make blue.
Gitrog, he's got the green, he's got the black, he's got 3 mana.
Yeah.
Might as well get the Gitrog out there. Play extra mountains.
Yep.
What's funny is like at the beginning of his upkeep, he has to sacrifice a land, and now it's going to turn Kaleb's Deathrite Shaman on.
Yeah.
About to
He's
take
probably
so
considering
much
that.
damage when his blood moon's
Because
gone.
on Caleb's head,
That takes so
getting
much.
me blue.
Yeah.
But you know,
Show me what you got.
Matthew's thinking about what he should do.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to play my Gitrog into a counter spell.
YOLO.
he should also consider that Tom has blue sources up, so he can rely on Tom to counter anything that he can't counter.
Cast Sylvan Shrine.
Sylvan Scrying.
Sylvan Scrying will let him look for anything but a forest. Or no, any land, I'm sorry.
Blue.
He's
Okay.
probably getting a Dakmor salvage. So I probably would have saved that
I think I'll.
to the next turn and probably just play Gitrog this turn. But
Yeah, he's getting Dalkmore Salvage.
Yeah.
And then he's going to pass the turn.
okay,
I think he should have played the Dagmor Salvage and the Gitrog. Because he had enough mana to cast Gitrog.
Yeah.
Real quick, we reveal the Dakmor Salvage from Sylvan Shrine.
Oh, Dagmor
What a
Salvage
man
comes
would
into
do
play
as a
tapped. So,
Thrasios.
oh no, it'd come into play untapped because it's a mountain.
Yep.
Avacyn's program.
So yeah, he could have cast the Gitrog
And I'll move
and
to
had it
combat
ready, and then
and
sack the
play Tom too.
Dagmor and do the loop. The problem is that Kaleb did have. He could stop the loop with Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah.
Player removal is a form of removal.
I would like to play a mountain. Resolves. I will cast Ponder.
Yeah, buddy.
So Tom getting some cantrips going.
Go ahead. I'll tap the red and green. I'll play Vine Trellis.
Vine Trellis lets him tap for green.
yeah. Really, I see no reason not to just play the Gitrog now.
So, take for one. Never mind.
It doesn't have haste. Yep.
Yeah, he's forgetting to play the Dagmor Salvage.
Go ahead.
Because he needs to get Dagmor Salvage
Just get
into
rid
the
of land
graveyard.
Guy. I could help us.
Rid of a land.
Yeah, I need Deathrite Shaman to tap for mana.
So maybe Matthew's playing a little bit smart because he knows the Deathrite Shaman's out there.
Well, you could have played the Dakmor
1,
salvage
2,
and then
3.
cast Gitrog,
I don't want to.
and then just wait to not sack.
I like that.
That really hurts, actually. That's really good.
And move to combat. To it, Tom. Pass.
At the end of your turn. Cast an impulse.
Sure. You, junk player, blow that up.
I like mountains.
You,
I'm
green
just-
player, blow that up.
I'm here to play lands, man.
You'll probably win
No,
soon.
You're good?
no.
Yeah. I don't think
Okay.
I have 3 cards in hand, 2 of them are lands.
Well, it's okay. How about this? We tap red, green, for 2.
Yeah, Eidolon of Red is really good.
Mina and
Yeah.
Wildborn.
It stops Gitrog
And
completely
then
because
I
now they
will
can't
play Temple of the False Gods.
cast multiple spells a turn, which is how they win the game.
Temple of the False Mountain.
Temple of the False Mountain comes into play off of Mina and Din's extra land per turn. Yeah, that turn to
Blood Moon gone.
Blood Moon.
is really good
I'll play a
To
mountain.
prevent him from out controlling
because now
you.
Tom's is
That's true.
fetch lands are
Tom's just going to cast his commander and then probably pass turn.
Okay.
So I think if I'm Tom, I'm going to try to take out Priest of Titania. Or actually the Elves of Deep Shadow.
Tap.
Your
Tap the
high
black.
mountain.
How was last game? 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Gitrog.
So here's Getrog finally.
I have no response.
Well, that's
No,
his
you're
one
good.
spell this turn. Because Eidolon and Rhetoric. That's what makes this very awkward for Matthew.
Go to combat.
He needs that
Yes,
Eidolon going.
pass turn.
Matthew wants to go to combat.
The world is
There's too
scary
many
out there.
things
Draw, man.
on the board that
Well,
kill
well,
his board state.
Why not?
Caleb draws a
He
mountain.
likes dragons. Aw. How cute.
Watery Grave.
Sure.
Caleb's hand is not good.
Yeah, the fact that there's no lands in the graveyard for his Deathrite Shaman to get him blue.
Pass.
He also has 3 fetch lands out, so he can't churn through his deck.
Like 2 lanes.
All right.
So 2 swamps.
This is
So
Lord Rick.
Josh has all the basic mana. He could actually cast Lord Windgrace if he chose to.
Start getting some advantage here.
Oh,
Is that a-
Putrefy.
Yep,
Thank
killing
you.
the Niv-Mizzet, hopefully.
Trigger. Yep. 1 damage.
Then Tom Hughes should kill the Priest of Titania.
Where's the damage going?
Yeah, we'll just ping this for 1.
Okay,
Since
we're
you're
gonna
out of 1 life.
we're gonna ping the white source.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
That leaves Caleb to only red and green sources.
Swing for it.
And again, the best way to win is to eliminate your opponents.
Best removal is player removal.
So might as well just attack your opponent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Draw a card. I'll ping that Fillmore.
Hey, you don't have any Mizzet.
Oh, that's right. It's not. Yeah. You're right.
Tom,
He's
it's
trying
like
to remember when he doesn't have it now.
Yeah, man. Soul Ring.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that Soul Ring? Up. That's
so he can't cast Niv-Mizzet thanks to Eidolon of the Rhetoric.
Alright. I have to sack a land. Yep.
Okay.
yeah. That Eidolon is really good right now. Blood Moon and Eidolon. Are,
Evan Stronghold gets sacked.
Well, still in your upkeep. Okay. I would like to. Is it in response to the trigger?
Draw trigger.
Okay. It's just before you go to draw. Okay. Yeah. Or before you go to draw for turn. Like to reality shift, get wrong. Okay.
So Getrog getting reality shifted.
If you leave get wrong, I'll leave Blood Moon be.
The spell's already on the
It's already on.
stack.
Okay. I will
If you leave,
that too. He's exiled. You manifest the top card, right? Okay. I will. You probably don't want to answer it right now, though. That's a good point. Or did you untap at least? For turn? No, I did.
he needs to untap.
Untap it to
He's gonna tap
Oh,
to
I can
interact.
Well,
Yeah.
I can flip up Steve anyway. So that's what I'll do.
Steve.
And then he needs to draw a step. There we go.
Can I read Reality Shift? I need to know.
It manifests, turns into a 2/2 creature. If it's a creature, you can cast it for its mana at any time.
That's the relevant text.
You can morph it.
So you have no spell for turn.
No, it's not cast. It's not cast.
Oh, it's not casting? Okay.
Yeah, it's morphing. Okay, I think they figured it out.
Play Swift of Boots.
Sure.
Swiftful Boots.
And that's Matthew's 1 spell per turn.
Question.
So now that Caleb has a land in the graveyard,
I will activate Deathrite Shaman, exiling my own Avacyn's Pilgrim.
he'll
to,
gain some life.
Gain 2 life. Untap. I will draw for turn.
So now he can cast either of his commanders.
Really
Okay.
just Thrasios. He can't cast him though
I'm just playing a land for turn.
because he needs.
He can make green.
He can make.
He can make blue and green.
That's it.
He doesn't have access
I
to
would
white
like to
without Deathrite Shaman. White and
Black.
black.
exile,
Yeah.
that land in your graveyard.
Okay.
To produce blue. And I will cast
Tymna.
Thrasios.
Or Thrasios.
And now he has access to.
Um,
Is that? Oh, that
I will
9
pass
mana,
it.
so he could activate Thrasios a couple
Okay.
times here.
Hello, Mr. Badman. How are you? Realms of Chaos Hunters.
2,
2,
3.
3, 4, 5.
I would like
6,
to
7. Yep.
cast Niv-Mizzet to Fallen. Okay. Play 2 lands, trigger twice on you. You will gain 6 +1/+1
You
counters.
missed the
Spicy.
And then I will attack 4 for you. Pass the turn.
Not the whole player. All right. Well, end of your turn, I'm gonna bounce Niv-Mizzet back to your hand.
Sure thing.
Would you like to cut, Caleb?
I would love to cut. And
Tom trying to
so
take
it is now
control
on
of the
top
board.
your hands.
So Matthew threatened to get rid of the Blood Moon.
Yep.
The moment he gets rid of the Blood Moon, Caleb.
Kaleb just goes off here.
Yeah, Tom's slowly building up mana, and
I'll tap 2, plug it in. Trigger. Okay.
you play testing standard. I hope it's going well for you.
Spicy.
Getting so much help right now.
Ooh, return
On
to
his
nature.
instep.
You see,
So that's a
I
naturalize.
will
that's
fetch with
return to
this.
nature,
In
killing
response to
the
that,
blood
fetch.
moon.
Fetch with this. In response to that, fetch with this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's. I'm just trying to shortcut.
He probably could have waited on that return to nature. He
You're about to
wasn't
win?
really.
No, I'm nowhere near close.
So did Tom forget his trigger, or was that in
Check.
response?
That was in response.
in there for me.
Okay.
Because, yeah, go ahead, bud. We are literally crying right now. Declaring
But
fetching
even still, I
Tundra
probably
with
would
Air
have waited on
Mesa.
that. I
Yeah.
probably would have kept the blood moon out. You want to keep Caleb in bay.
Yeah.
Now Caleb has all his colors and multiple Thrasios activations. You don't want that.
Deck thinning is deck winning.
What's funny is that Matthew didn't realize that he kind of could have gotten this combo together
Yes.
thanks to Getrog Monster. Even if Getrog, you have to pay extra mana, the commander tax. He was better off with the Blood Moon being there
So lucky I've been the one
What-
taking-
because his land, the Dakmor Salvage, works in the graveyard.
Yep.
And all he had to do was just get rid of the Deathrite Shaman. So, Matthew, if you watch this again,
1, 2, 3.
That's why Shaman and the Eidolon of Rhetoric. That's what's really hurting him
Yeah.
right now. Because he can't play multiple spells a turn.
Respond. Tap this for 6 mana. Activate Thrasios.
Did Matthew play a Hermit Druid? Okay.
Remaster 3000. Put this Overgrown Tomb into play tapped. 2 floating mana.
so because Tom chose to get rid of the white
Activate
mana,
Thrasios using a 2.
definitely should have. That's a tough call. Get rid of the white source or get rid of the
I'll
mana
reveal
ramp.
A
He
Nature's Claim.
probably didn't think that.
In response to Hermit Druid, Nature's Claim the Swiftfoot Boots.
Trigger.
Who are you gonna shoot, Tom?
She would have done it in response to equip. I'll ping this. Actually, I'll ping the priest.
Still not choosing to get rid of Priest.
Pinging
Okay.
the priest.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Tom slowly removing his head from the 5th point of contact.
Yeah.
So for boots, where's the graveyard?
You'll gain 4 life.
Yeah, Simic Flash is really good for standard.
Untap.
There's a lot of good decks for standard right now.
You do it in response to equip.
Mono green.
Yeah.
The best
Questing
deck in,
Beast.
You'll
The
still
best deck in standard.
drop your turn.
Ooh, Survival of the
Gemstone
Fittest now.
minus
That's
9 for
really
turn.
good.
It'll ECB. Can I get a? Never mind. There's one right here. It'll come in with 3 mining counters on it.
Actually, Caleb can cast Tymna now too. Start drawing some cards.
Looks like he has a Survival of the Fittest.
Yep.
That is strong here. That's his one spell.
I probably would have prioritized the Tymna here to draw some cards, but
I will.
obviously
pass the
tutoring
turn.
is also very good here.
Tap. Tip
Good.
3 cast Niv-Mizzet to Fallen.
He's playing Omnixilus again. Okay.
No response.
Okay. To shorten things, I'm going to play tap Rocky Tar Pit and Mountain Valley to search for 2 lands. So that's twice that'll trigger.
So he's going to trigger the landfall off the Ob Nixilis.
Creature tutor on infield. No, you have one on field.
Oh, I was talking about the cards in my hand. It could
I
be,
mean, you have a tutor on field. We don't.
it could be a both.
I will do all that in just 1 second because then I will play land.
But the fact that they haven't been able to answer the Niv-Mizzet is
Okay,
pretty.
so, I'll
it's
bolt
pretty
you
scary
twice
for-
6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and then play. He'll get 6.
That's a big
plus
Ob
one
Nixilis.
counters.
It's a
Play land
9/9.
for turn, gets plus more. I'm gonna bolt you again for 3.
So Josh is aiming at Kaleb because Kaleb is reminding him of his triggers.
Black, green, red, and 2 to play.
You cannot cast that, sir. 1 spell a turn.
Oh, it's
Yep,
one.
there's an
One
eye line
spell
out.
total.
Yep.
Yep, so we're going to untap all those things. Sometimes Kaleb deserves to get bolted because he is reminding of the triggers. But you know what?
Swing 4 at you.
Kaleb is a great player for doing that, keeping the game in check.
Alright, upkeep, I'm going to search for 2 cards.
So Tom at 19.
Island and volcanic.
I understand I'm a threat, but there is a Hermit Druid still on board, and I don't have an answer for it.
Well, I haven't drawn a card yet, so don't worry about it.
Okay, just making sure.
So they're talking about Matthew's Hermit Druid.
Yes, chat. I'm gonna
It's
kill the hermit
it's
druid.
not scary here.
What did he do? He's just a.
It's not scary here.
Bro, like, he is so.
Matthew plays basics.
He is.
He is
Quite a
pretty
few
cool.
basics. So
Yeah,
It's like a
it's not like he's putting his whole deck in his graveyard or anything.
yeah.
I've been reading the Odyssey.
And there's no Gitrog out, so he's not getting triggers off lands hitting his graveyard.
Draw for turn. Target.
So Hermit Druid gets knocked out.
Well,
Land for turn.
Mhm.
I'd like to cast a Gilded Drink.
Gilded Drake.
I have no response.
Okay, that's either going to an Ob Nixilis or a
Taking
Thrasios.
Thrasios?
I have
Ob
no
Nixilis?
response to this.
Probably Thrasios.
Thrasios
Alright,
would probably
I'm gonna
be.
take myself a huge Ob Nixilis.
Really?
I'm fine with this.
Doesn't have haste, so.
Don't care. I just needed something to
Not bolt you to death?
Not bolt me to
Probably would have taken the Thrasios here, but a
Yeah.
9/9 is pretty good.
Thrasios is more draws.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which means
I will have
more
5.
Niv-Mizzet
Yeah.
ping because
This is
it's
commander damage.
Go ahead.
Could be relevant.
Nixilis ain't even the biggest threat yet.
No, but it was enough of a threat.
So I personally think Matthew could have had the win because there was a point where Eidolon of Rhetoric wasn't out and the Blood Moon was, and because he released the Blood Moon, he
6, 7.
well, he chose to play very conservatively with his
yeah
Gitrog.
too conservative sometimes.
It's not that kind of deck. It's you try to power out Gitrog and just
Yeah, you need it on the battlefield for it to do its effect.
Yes.
I would like to.
but right now he's still a threat because there is still a Dak salvage in his
Thrasios.
hands,
Yep.
so he can still.
So Caleb's gonna look for a creature so he can tutor for a creature.
Sure.
Will reveal memory stream.
So Memory's Journey, yeah,
That's
you know.
really good.
Yeah.
I will activate Deathrite Shaman, exiling Hermit Druid to gain 2 life.
Okay.
And then I will move to my turn.
He's exiling the Hermit Druid.
Yeah.
Tap, upkeep, draw.
Now with Priest of Titania gone, it slows him down a little bit, but I believe that's a creature.
Yep. If it's
Can I read
Kevin's,
memory strength?
you could
I don't know.
sack it
It
to.
puts a card, 2 cards back into his library.
Oh, okay.
And has flashback.
Up to 3. Target.
Yeah, 3.
Pass the turn.
So Caleb choosing to pass here. I personally would have gotten Seaborn Muse, played it, had it up.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get more cards that way.
I don't think he plays Seymour Muse in the deck.
I will go to combat.
If he did, yeah, probably
Green
play Seymour
arrow.
Muse. But I don't think he plays it in the deck.
Yeah, everybody's attacking Kaleb.
Boltani.
That's a big card.
From one big creature to another big creature. This one has trample.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7,
man.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's cards in graveyards and
With
and
reach.
land.
and
Yep,
trample.
and lands you control.
Yep,
Yep.
reach and trample.
Yeah.
It's huge.
then
It's an
we'll
elemental
cast turn.
avatar.
At the end of your turn.
Yeah.
And if I know Josh, I know exactly who that's pointing to.
So Cyclonic
Overload.
Rift overloaded.
Responses?
Oh, that needs to
Okay.
not resolve.
No.
It's gonna
So
get
a
rid of
negate.
Money and a Gitrog.
And Omnixilus goes back to my hand.
Some triggers there, Tom.
Control it.
Tom, you have some triggers.
Yeah. No. I'm not getting pinged for.
It's not going towards
Oh,
Well,
man.
trigger and trigger.
Yeah.
Alright, so this for that.
Then
Unfortunately, I can't take it.
Oh,
back.
man.
So. Because trust me, once I realized that, I really.
There's another trigger, Tom.
Did you for casting Cyclonic Rift? Now for Cyclonic Rift.
And where's the
And
damage
we'll
going?
just Ping Death Ray Shaman twice.
That's rude.
What's the toughness
I
on
will
Eidolon? It's 4, right?
exile,
4. Yep.
Whew.
This land for a green in response. And activate Survival Fist, discarding either one cannons. Searching my library.
Yeah. Already cast it anyway, so I'm fine with it.
So what's Kaleb going to tutor for?
Probably Razaketh or Proton Hawk here.
Trying to get rid of 2 threats for you, but
There's Razaketh. Yep.
Get a Razaketh.
oof, that's a card.
It's his best bet.
Yeah.
is that it?
Yeah.
Does it go into play or your hand?
Into my hands.
Unfortunately, what Kaleb doesn't realize is that Obnixilis can kill Kaleb. If Tom plays the right lands.
We'll
Sorry.
ping
Oh, this is dead.
that. Okay. I like to cast Mystical Tutor. I have a Niv-Mizzet trigger on the stack. Good. Alright, cool. Draw a card. And we'll ping you. Okay. Search for a card.
Probably just more interaction.
Pull from tomorrow. Top of my deck.
Wolf from tomorrow is really good.
Really, really good. And it's an instant, so he should be able to cast it.
I'd like to go to combat. Sure. That way. Block with what else? It doesn't have trample, right? No, block with what else? Cool. Okay. Well, I
That's the
misplayed
weird
that.
thing about
Could've done
blue.
more damage, or- well, it
Uh,
doesn't matter. But play a
Blue
land
doesn't
return.
really have ways to
trigger.
search for enchantments,
I'll target you.
You take
Minus
3.
3.
which is funny because that's all of Tom's win conditions are all enchantments. The blue doesn't have ways to search for enchantments.
And I will pass turn.
I'm gonna make that, Randy.
I
I'm gonna work
have
for
a
Wizards.
response trigger.
A blue
Okay. Go to
enchantment.
Get rid of the trigger.
I want to build Happily Ever After in Commander.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Randy.
I built it in Standard. The deck's good.
You built heavily ever after.
Happily Ever After in Standard.
Everybody gains 5 life and draws 1 card.
Yeah, but at the beginning of my upkeep, I win the game. Do life totals matter?
Humor me, Randy.
Okay.
How did you get all those conditions out in standard?
I will show you the deck list.
Oh gosh.
Tap 2. Force. Play a Commander Sphere.
It actually has to deal with 1 sorcery, and it's Plane-Wide Celebration.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll
Because you create a
swing get
2/2 citizen token that's all colors.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and he was probably winning with that deck, huh?
He went 5-0.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll go to my second move, please.
Oh.
How was Eidolon destroyed?
Tap
Oh,
3.
man.
Cast
Oh,
a
he
Shadow
blocked with Eidolon.
Yeah, he
Okay.
blocked
Ready
Getrog.
this step,
Okay.
I will activate the Thrasios.
That actually opens up everybody here, including Kaleb. But it also opens up Tom here.
Reveal a Grand Abolisher.
Ooh, Grand Abolisher is huge.
That's really good.
That stuff.
During my turn, my opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of creatures, artifacts, or enchantments.
If there was ever a card that
Still
needed to
during
not
his-
resolve,
and stuff.
Yep.
I don't want to do it this way, but Red Elemental Blast the Thrasios. I have a Niv-Mizzet trigger on the stack.
Okay, yeah, before it resolves.
Power
Yeah, go ahead.
Blasting the Thrasios.
And I'll ping that.
Would you
Tom-
like to resolve the, Red Elemental Blast?
Caleb's at 20. You just drew a poll from tomorrow in your hand. Tom, why are you killing mana dorks? Why are you not killing Kaleb?
Oh,
You're gonna let Kaleb win again because Caleb's at 20.
Cast Lay Abolisher. Tapping white and white.
if there was ever the time to pull the trigger on poll from tomorrow,
Well, first, do you have any responses?
No.
this needs to not resolve, Tommy. Oh, he's just.
I like to pull from tomorrow for 10.
Trigger. Let's see if Tom has learned the lesson to hit Kaleb.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Oh, pull from tomorrow is 2 blue and X.
2.
Yep.
I'll
Oh my
resolve
gosh.
them all again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Who did he hit off?
8,
The first
9,
trigger.
10. All to your face.
The
The draw.
10 to the 10 to my face. Okay.
Either the one for casting.
And-
And discard.
And yeah, then I draw one for that, and then I'll.
So Caleb should be at 9.
Okay. This resolves.
Caleb should be at 9.
Um,
I'm gonna go make sure that their life totals are correct. You want to tell them that Caleb's at 9?
Cast Pact on Negation on.
That's a pact of negation. That's really good.
no, sir, I was at 20.
No, because I drew one from Niv-Mizzet trigger as well.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm going to cast this ping you for one more.
That's a pact of negation.
Trigger on the stack.
Really good.
Well, you're at 9 still because I haven't drawn for it yet. But trigger on the
I
stack.
have no response.
Okay.
Yeah, draw.
Yeah, and take your
So then and the pink trigger's on the stack.
Yep.
Above it. So this will be countered.
So Pact of Negation countering Grand Abolisher is huge here.
Yes.
As Tom just drew a whole bunch of cards.
Were you at 21 before,
I was at 20.
Tom?
I
21,
lost
right?
one from something.
I think-
Caleb's kind
oh,
of in
okay.
a rough spot now. He
Here's
needs to
not
find a
gonna say
creature that's
something.
big enough to block this Moltani.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Moltani is going to kill him. This next
Well,
turn.
he's got Niv-Mizzet. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot to there's a lot.
And
here.
again, he probably shouldn't have attacked with the Obnixilis. I thought he took the Obnixilis. Once Matani got played, it's like just. So now Caleb.
Okay. Soul Ring.
Caleb definitely thinking about how he wants to play this out.
Activate Survival of the Fittest. Discarding Razaketh's cost. Search on it.
Spellseeker is really good.
Spellseeker, cast Spellseeker.
Cast Spellseeker. ETB trigger on the stack.
Go get Assassin's Trophy.
Okay. So I'm assuming you have no hard counters from here.
He's thinking about what he wants to get, but I think
Wow, do I literally not have enough?
does he have
Just
Flash?
die here.
Yeah.
Do I just?
You
I'm gonna
know,
get a Swords to Plowshares.
Yep,
Yeah.
Swords of Plowshares, yep.
I'm gonna
Swords
get
to
a Swords
Plowshare.
to Plowshares.
is really good actually.
I'm gonna pass
I
it.
think he has a life death in his hand, the Swords of Plowshares, and a Memories Journey still.
Yep.
So
Swords your
Two
dude
of
to
those cards are
gain the life.
pretty useless here.
Does Mina and Den have trample?
Yeah, sure.
I think he can give itself trample.
Red, black.
He bounces a land to his hand and gives itself trample.
Cast Lord Windgrace.
So Lord Windgrace is coming out.
I mean, I'm officially out of this game. Like,
We're gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast Cultivate.
Trigger.
Lord Windgrace looks like he's from Wakanda.
Don't get in the face.
sure.
And then search for 2 basics.
He's like, Black Panther just came out, and here's Lord Windgrace.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
The mountain will go to my hand.
Oh man.
No, what I needed was the Nature's Claim, so that I could Nature's Claim my own Soul Ring, gain 4 life.
Big problem here for Josh is he probably wants to kill
Because that would
Caleb,
put me out of the
but
realm.
he kind of needs
for
Niv-Mizzet gone
Yeah.
Then I will.
because Tommy just drew a bunch of cards.
This sword.
Well, this is for my pack trigger, so I don't forget.
So.
Honestly,
move
he
to
probably
7.
just swings Tommy's way. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would swing at Tom.
Yeah, make it so Tom doesn't have to worry about a pack trigger because he'll be dead.
Discard them out and draw 2 cards.
And here's the thing: Caleb's only going to use that swords if Multani comes his way.
Yeah.
But I know that Josh has been gunning for Caleb, so this is the thing about Commander. It's political,
All political.
and
I will go to combat.
Mhm.
And then at you.
so
It's currently
Sounds
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
so
9,
Multani's going towards Tom,
12, 13.
Mina and Den, and
14 with Reach and Trample.
The Gilded Drake are going towards Caleb. So
oh, it's
Caleb,
only
I mean,
14
this is not
though.
half line.
This one is.
Yeah, but this is not half line.
This is
I
also
probably
So
would
3 in the air, 4
all
on
the
the
time.
ground.
Yep.
I would love to see myself be the target when I'm dead.
Because Tom has no reason not to no reason to block here. He just takes it all.
Yeah. Tom going down to 5. He can pay the pack trigger and still kill Caleb.
Time?
Yes.
14.
14.
Okay.
I'll be back. I gotta take a phone
I
call.
mean, he played a poll for tomorrow. There's no way he didn't draw a curiosity effect.
Yeah.
Tom just wins here. If this visit doesn't end dead.
I think Matthew stepped out. Needed to use the restroom.
And take 3.
Oh, phone call.
I'll go to 5.
So Caleb taking the damage there, saving it for
I will
Niv-Mizzet.
They act.
Caleb should have sold the visit. That visit cannot resolve. Cannot. Tom should not be untapping with a visit.
Draw. I will ping you for 1. Okay.
But then there's the Matthew problem. Is
Yep.
Matthew going to swing at Caleb?
Or is Matthew
I would
going to
like
swing
to-
it at Tom?
Yes. Well, I mean, Tom has Omnixos out. That's a dig through time?
That is a dig through time.
Does that draw 7 cards?
It's look at the top 7 cards, then put 2 of them in your hand.
Oh, gosh.
Cards in graveyard? Number of cards in graveyard?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So there's a trigger on Niv visit.
All right. I like to dig through time. Look top 7. Put 2 into my hand.
Trigger. Did he resolve the trigger? Okay. He needs to resolve the trigger for the spell.
Niv-Mizzet
Resolves.
trigger.
Not
No, I have
somebody-
to draw.
Oh.
It puts them into his hand.
Well, they cast.
Yeah, so I would draw this one, but we'll. No. This one. We'll ping you for 1.
They caught it.
That one as well.
really, Tom doesn't
All right.
want to kill Kaleb here unless he's going to win the game.
Land for turn.
That's a lot of creatures gunning towards Tom. Tom is also at 4.
You
This
for
is-
3, and then he'll get 3 more.
So, if Tom should have actually killed, Tom should have killed the tireless tracker, and then he could swing it at Matthew, and actually probably swing for lethal.
it deals 3 damage to a target opponent. That Omniximus? Oh, that's
Yep.
pretty good. Yeah, he could just kill Kaleb. here.
2, 3. I like to cast an Ophidian Eye on Niv-Mizzet.
I have no response.
Swords and Niv-Mizzet.
Trigger.
Yeah,
can
there's
you
no
for
way
1?
Tom doesn't have a counter spell here.
I'll cast a Force
Yeah.
Negation, exiling.
That
Legacy
needs to be
Silver,
paid for because
trigger
it's
Niv-Mizzet.
during his turn.
So Tom's going to go for the win.
Ping you for 1. Alright, Ophidian Eye back on the stack.
We need
back
to
on the
remind
stack.
Tom that Force of Negation needs to be paid
No response.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
Red
Ophidian's going
Blast.
to resolve.
Anything? Cool. So it resolves.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast Windfall, trigger Niv-Mizzet.
Force of Negation is not free because it's Tom's turn.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. Force of negation is not free.
Okay.
Hey, we have to back it up.
Force negation is not free on your turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So that changes things. You can pay for it.
Yeah.
So swords is still on the stack.
Yeah, sword's still on the stack.
Windfall's in
three
hand.
mana
Yeah,
that's under
Windfall's
there.
in hand. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's my mistake.
See, this is what happens when you don't
Yeah,
eliminate
like
opponents
any
that
Yep.
that have
spells.
interaction.
Yes, Dispel.
Okay.
So
Tom has
instead
a
dispel.
Okay.
So now he has to find
And
another
you've already
way.
resolved the
Yeah.
Niv-Mizzet trigger.
Well, he could just start looping.
Yeah, we already resolved.
Really.
Oh, I have to resolve one, so I have to.
No, you did one for the force
dispel.
negation. You
Oh,
did
yeah,
one for
yeah,
force
yeah, yeah.
negation.
So I'll pay 2. I'll cast Pyroclasm, trigger Niv-Mizzet.
The power class.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I will draw 50 cards. I will do
If Tom can help it, he can leave
35
Matthew
this
alive.
way and 15 this way.
Tom, take out Kaleb.
What was that? 36.
36 minus 15, so
21.
21.
21.
6, 12, 18.
So if Tom plays this right, he plays a
18.
free mana rock here.
Okay.
Alright. I would like to go to my instep.
So Tom's gonna try to
So
win.
So the way it'll work out, I'm going to reveal to you a mock salvage.
Zero
so I can
Sky,
cast
you are
it for
correct.
free on your
Edric
turn
is
to restart the
clearly
library. I'll show you what Kozilek so I
the
can
best
reshuffle
commander
my
of all time.
library.
So Matthew's been eliminated,
Yes.
and he can kill Kaleb in his upkeep.
Trigger. So I'm going to
Can he? He need
Do you
Tom
have to
needs to play
discard a
this.
card at all during this combo?
This is where Tom
Okay, so
needed
how are you
some
reshuffling
free,
the
free
I
mana
have
rock
discarded it instead.
and literally any
Down
can.
to 7. I have over 50 cards in hand.
Okay.
So,
I'll untap.
and then during your upkeep, I'll cast that for free, targeting Soul Ring.
What is this? Destroys.
Yeah. So we'll keep.
So mock salvage.
Literally all the counter spells.
Edric is clearly the best commander of all time.
Yep.
Probably. Zero Sky 89. Is that you?
That's Darwin.
I'll keep that. And then shuffle all this.
Cool beans.
And that is the
order of
game.
best.
I'll kill you, then I'll kill you.
So that is the game, and Tom finally figured out how to use his commander once again.
Oh man.
Good game. Trying to get you before it happened.
Wow.
That was a really good game.
One
But
life.
That was a
Basically,
frustrating game.
Literally, just
Went down to the wire.
having Nature's Claim in
Tom
my
probably
deck.
pulled
I didn't know if you had any counter spells.
Yeah.
Pulled it off.
Force of Vigor in hand.
I had the
No
force
one goes
negation.
undefeated.
Force negation on your.
Say again?
in
No
your
one goes
hand.
undefeated.
No one goes undefeated. So thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
Really, Tom would have went
Literally.
undefeated, but he
Yeah.
decided to punt
So
the
close.
round 2. So
Yeah. So hey, Lewis, what's the lesson here? Remember what your commander does.
Yes,
remember
always
your triggers.
yeah.
And that's the thing with commander. There's so much interaction that's happening. So many things that can happen. Wow. And Pact of Negation cannot be cast on your turn for free, which is
Force of
or
negation,
Force of
yeah,
Negation.
definitely.
That to me is probably, I wanted Force of Will in Modern.
Yep.
But I think Force of Negation is a better answer to it, and actually it's a really good card. It gives you, for Legacy, it gives you forces 5 through 6.
Yep.
So if you do get into that counter battle, because you don't have Mental Misstep in Legacy, but you have that to kind of battle back and forth. And the fact that it exiles the non-creature spell
That's really good.
is very relevant. So congratulations to Tom. He'll most likely end up in first place as he is eliminated in this final round. Kaleb. That was a sticky situation for Kaleb too. To gamble and have that swords was protecting him. Josh knowing to try to take out Tom, but not enough to take out Tom. I personally would have eliminated Kaleb before I even cast any spells. I would have just drawn cards and said, you know what, I'm going to get Kaleb out of this, so that way I can concentrate on that. But he needed Kaleb there, and one of the things about playing Commander is Mental Misstep ain't making it back. I'm sorry. It's in Commander, and it does great things in Commander. I'm going to counter your Soul Ring. You know how many people get very upset with that when you do that on turn 1?
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm going to Mental Misstep your Soul Ring. And it's like, what? Who plays that junky card? Well, we do.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks for watching Thursday Night Commander Fight. I want to thank Lewis for co-commenting with me.
No, anytime, man.
Yep. Congratulations to Tom. We'll be back in 2 weeks, because next week I will not be here to help run the stream and do all that editing. If you can, follow us on our social media channels. There's all the information for you. And as always, you're welcome to battle at the front line.